Guys, we forgot. We forgot eyelashes. Hi guys, welcome to my new video. We are doing makeup. It's very important to moisturize. I know a lot of makeup artists say this and it honestly flies by us like in one ear out the other, even with me, but they're not capping, guys. If at the end of this video you like how my makeup looks, then at least take that advice to get yourself one step closer to killing this thing called makeup. Moisture is key. Like, moisturize your skin, do your skincare routine, your morning skincare, whatever, but make sure you moisturize, guys. But yeah, so let's get straight into it. Leave the moisturizing talks, let's just jump into it. So after moisturizing, tinting my lips, light layer of powder, I like to go straight into my eyebrows, because I feel like if I make a mistake or I don't like how they look, I can always fix it. So yeah, let's just get into it, guys. I need to be quiet for this part. So okay, so I'm just taking my pomade. I like to mix, let me just quickly show you guys. I like to mix my brown and blacks. I really like a dark eyebrow. But yeah, here comes the silence. Hold on. I like to get my brush really, if I don't have a pencil or I run out of pencil, I get a really thin, I don't know if you guys, a thin brush. That's not even thin enough. That's a bit better. Vibes, okay? There we go. I'm honestly happy with the eyebrow. I don't want to lie to y'all. I'm doing backflips about this eyebrow. I think it looks so nice. And if I'm not happy with it, like towards the end, I can still fix it. So the fact that I'm happy at this point is a good start. Here comes the silence again. Guys, I think I've knocked this one out of the bag, darling. These are bloody sick, if you ask me. Okay, next step, y'all. Foundation. For foundation, I like to use a brush like this. If I can find it, that would be cool. I've been mixing these two because I feel like I'm in the middle. Or this one. Let's do this one. You just lightly tap it in. Also, guys, treat or learn to be gentle when doing makeup. Like, a light hand really goes far when you're doing foundation, so you don't have streaks unless you like a beauty blender. Then it's a different chat. You do your thing, babe. What do you call it? Eyeshadow, you know? When it comes to pigment, add less, you can always build up more, you know? And using less just saves you more product. So guys, no one's losing or, you know, missing out on anything when we're telling y'all. So I've just blended everything. I hope you guys can see the natural, well, not natural glow, but the moisturized glow. You see the light bouncing off. So yeah, guys, blend down your neck so everything looks like one. Okay, lovely. So after blending, make sure you are happy, like, with the finishes, with the streaks. Like, is it evenly covered? Like, do you want more coverage? You know, consider all these things. Also, if you have prominent, what do you call it, dark spots, it's always best to use almost like a skin shade concealer. Let it sit for a while and then just go over it with your foundation. Okay, now we conceal. So just a bit on my hand. Okay, get that all nice and covered up. And then I go under my eyebrow. See? I'm happy with that. And then I like to just drag everything down. Yeah. And then the other side as well. Same thing. Okay. And then drag everything down. I'm happy with that so far. Let me just blend it out. She's about to go. Welcome to family magic up on our way. Fantastic girl magic. Oh, just already by this angle, I can see this look about it. Hey, Uchenna Tori. I think that's her. Oh gosh, I love her so much. I hope that's a full name. Uchenna Tori. And this is where she places her concealer. Oh, this one video of hers on TikTok that I've seen. This is where concealer was placed. I tried that once, and Sana, I've loved it ever since. That's what I call the Uche effect, babe. Okay? And then a little on the forehead. Okay, when it comes to my eyebrows, I like to, do a small triangle. I don't know if you guys can see. Okay? That's the small triangle. Leftover bit, I will just put it on my chin and here. I like to let it sit for a bit. Just for a bit, guys. Like, I find it so tough to, what do you call it? To blend when it's so like, damn, when it's so dry. And I do, the traffic is doing crazy numbers here. I was about to put it on my face, but I remembered we use our hand as a palette. This is as much as I'm taking. This is in the shade Chestnut. Okay, then just always try to blend upwards when you're doing contour. Otherwise, it will give droopy. I feel so weird talking to the camera like this. And I hope that's not coming through. Oh my goodness. You guys can pick up on all these little things, okay? So, that's my cheek contour. And then the residue, I just like to blend all over my forehead and then back to the other cheek until I feel somewhat satisfied with the blend. Okay? If I want to add more, I will definitely do so. And then, not to forget, my nose. So the little concealer I've left, I don't know if you guys can see the wet spot, that's small. Okay. I feel like if I don't do this step, then my nose contour just comes out wrong. Disclaimer. When you're doing makeup, the process is gonna look scary. You're gonna look crazy. Have faith in yourself. Like, trust that. Listen, if these chickies can do it, why can't I? Like, what's the difference between me and you? Oh yeah, my nose contour. I have my one friend, my sister girl, Ashley, who always goes on about how I do my nose and what do I do. I hope you're watching this video. Don't ask me again, girl. Okay. And then so sorry. I did my nose with this palette. This is the contour palette I usually like to use. You gotta blend, babe. You gotta blend, okay? Don't let them tell you anything else. You gotta blend. Fine. Let me do a bit more of this. So, I'm gonna add that on. I just like how warm that looks. Okay, next step, y'all. Now we get into the concealer. Okay, so we just blend that out nicely. Like I said, it might look crazy, but trust the process. Okay, that was low shading, but okay, we still have some sunlight, so let's go for it, guys. Let's do it. Sharp. After that, straight into pressed powder. So this is the pressed powder I used, Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette Contour. Okay, then we use obviously the light side, just tap a bit, and then just make sure you're not creasing under the eye. I just like to do one safe swipe before I go straight into everything with my pressed powder. Okay, so okay, even if it looks ashy, guys, I remember when I first got this contouring palette, the minute I put this powder on and I saw this white cast, it freaked me out. It honestly makes me think of a lot of life challenges, you know. The challenge might be scary, it might look tough, it might look like you're never gonna get out of it, like, but trust and believe, if you push through it, the only way out is on the other end, darling. You must keep moving, otherwise you're stuck. That's when you need to stress. I was stuck in, and that's when you have what? No motion. So yeah, I'm also for people always trying new things, like do something else, babe, like try something, like. Okay, after that, go straight into my contour with the dark side, obviously. So again, guys, lightly circles, okay? And then for the nose, I like that edge. That might have been too dark, but let's just go for it. And now, the part where I think it just does it, like everything comes together in this moment right here. This is a monumental moment. This is a big moment. This is the moment. She is the moment. Loose powder. Okay, guys, let's start. Loose powder, right? You will take your brush. I like an angle brush like this, so it gets through the corners, you see, of my creases. Mind you, I made this brush, I burnt it by mistake, and that's how I created it. So I cannot advise where you can get a brush and with a triangle shape, but I know the corner. So you pick up some, you can either dust off, or like I like to do, pick up, dust, and just pat some in your hand, and then go ham, guys. Like, go to town. So pick up, tap, dab. We're in there. Oh shoot, now we're in my eye. We're in the wrong places, guys. Let's carry on. We move, okay? And then I don't like to put a lot of powder here. I feel like my skin here is so dry, like it can't deal with the with the powder. Okay, see, I like how this looks already. It was looking scary until this moment. Now I have somewhat faith in my look again. Did you guys maybe want to do like an eye look, like something on the eyes? I don't usually do that, but I'll do it for y'all. Okay. I look like, you see those buns that they throw flour on? I feel like I look like those buns right now. Okay, then I just like to let it sit for a bit. Honestly, just a bit, babe. Powder, I love powder, but it can be scary. And then I just dust off the residue. I want to just do a quick eye look for you guys. Maybe you'll catch a tip or two. We'll get to the lips shortly. Don't be frightened by the lips. It's lip stain. Okay, for the eyes, let's get that palette again. We'll use this one, right? Okay, actually, we're not. If I hadn't powdered my eyes, I would have taken this concealer palette, did my eyes, powder them, and then go in with the color I want, which I'll just show you guys shortly. Let me just find a brush. Okay, so something simple you can do if you may be in a rush and you wanna just elevate your look. So guys, just small circles, okay? Small circles. Now we spray. Okay? Then if I hadn't had so much powder on my face, I would have added powder on my brush, dust it off, and then go in. I like to press my setting spray into my makeup. I think it also helps with finishing touches. Let me remove this. Don't mind, it looks scary now, but it will come together at the end. What are we doing? We're doing blush, right? Blush. Okay, you take some blush. Also, guys, don't be scared of blush. I'm saying all these things that it's true when people say the things people say is like they're projecting, because I used to be scared of blush. I used to be scared of when makeup looked scary in the process, and I would stop and just take everything off. Try again the next day, I guess. But yeah, guys, go for it with your whole chest, you know? What you have to do is, like, people might laugh at you today, but trust and believe there's something else to laugh about tomorrow, okay? It doesn't last. Now for the lips. Take some on my lip. You start here and under, back at it again. You see, it gives me a more voluptuous look, I guess. Perfect. Okay, and then I like to just try to blend it out. Okay, and then I use some of my blush again. Okay. If I want to be fancy, and I go back to my concealer palette, and I'll take, let's say, this shade. This is a bit too white. Take some of that and just, I almost said go ham. Please don't go ham. It gives you somewhat that ombre effect. If I threw some gloss, heavy gloss over this, you guys might as well call me Jada Waiter, because what do you mean? Liner is my last. I'll even clock eyeshadow before eyeliner. 2016 makeup, I'm not even joking. Like, if I could add more highlighter, I truly would. I'm really into the dark hair on my skin. It looks so good. So just to define it a bit more, just in case any product got removed while we were powdering away and all of those stuff. How perfect. You guys can't tell me the eyebrows didn't improve. You be lying, my G. You are lying. You're a liar. You're a liar. Guys, is this the look? Are we done? Are we done? Okay, sorry to be coming up so close in y'all's space, but I want to show you like the final result. It looks very different like in the mirror and on camera, but you somewhat get the idea. So what I can say is that texture, sorry guys, that's a habit. Texture will also be something else that plays a role in makeup, like your skin texture. I am acne prone, so you will see some acne coming out, but other than that, I feel like this is great. Like, I'm looking at myself in the mirror. Like, let me show you guys how I look in the mirror. Guys, we forgot we forgot eyelashes. One thing about my eyelashes, they bad. That's why I really prefer to just do individual lashes and call it a good week, babe, because oh wow.